With so many modes in NBA 2K22, it's always a good time to explore something new.
This week, we're taking a look at Play Now Online.
That's right, Team 2K TV jumped into the mode recently, and we just had to share how much fun you can have.
Whether you're looking for online competition or against your friends, there's a little bit of everything in Play Now Online.
Let's start with the basics. When you're competing against online competition, there are 3 tiers to conquer. In the different tiers, you'll have to play with different teams so your wins.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to Thursday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Glad to have you along. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. It's the Miami Heat taking on the Brooklyn Nets. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. So a look at our starters for the Heat. To the paint. Here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
Kyrie Irving doing work with the pass. That's pretty.
Brown against James. Pass to Bosh. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Now here's Irving. Outside Durant. Going inside, and Durant with the big finish.
Well, you respect the jump shooting, so you close tight, and Kevin Durant gets off on the dribble drive.
Here's Wade. Down low. And that one's good. Chalmers.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Irving. Curry passes to Drummond. The kick out. Curry back to Drummond. 6 to shoot. It's picked off. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Here's Chalmers. The wide open shot is on the money. And here is Irving. Oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Wade. Pass to Bosh. Just 5 on the clock. They now take the lead.
Well, the basketball mind that Dwayne Wade possesses is so special. What understanding and feel for where his guys will be.
Now here's Durant. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. It's Brown on the wing. Inside. And there's Drummond. That one's good. On the assist from Brown. Drummond's gotten his second bucket on the night. Pass to Chalmers. Here's Wade. Lays it up and banks it in.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Brooklyn trailing. Outside Durant. Into the lane. Miami grabs the miss.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Here's Bosh. Oh, rejected by Drummond. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Back to Durant. The 3 ball. It's not going to go for him, and Miami will go the other way with it. Here's James. That one drops for him.
I'd say the strength of a locomotive and the finesse of a ballerina each time he takes it to the rim.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Sends it home from three-point land.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Wade.
First quarter.
Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Now Irving. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And there's 1:38 left to play in the first. And it's Chalmers missing. Irving with it. Now here's Durant. They swipe it. Fast break Miami. Here's James. Ooh, Durant with some nice D.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
1:06 left in the first quarter. And here is Irving. Here's Durant. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Heat making a switch here.
Into the Heat. Udonis Haslem. Ray Allen.
The Heat with the lead. Pass to Wade. Again, the Heat misses.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Irving, the pass to Durant. Driving inside, laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Durant's got 7 points.
How about the ability of Durant to make those long strides to the rim and absorb the contact?
To the inside, Haslem. Some solid defense from Drummond. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Now Irving. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Chalmers. Fires the three. Tries to keep it alive. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Heat up 1. We've got more in store for you right after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
On the court for Miami here in the second. And it's Allen in a shooting guard. Here's Wade. Softly drops in the floater. 6 points for him.
You know, you can't let Dwayne Wade create this kind of separation because he doesn't need much. That's when he's going to go to work.
Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Allen against Brown. Here's Wade. No good off the back of the rim.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Back to Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Durant's gone 4 for 6 from the field. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, you want to talk about a super team. Last season, the Brooklyn Nets became the only team in NBA history to boast 6 players who made it all NBA over their career. Guys, the roster has changed just a bit, but make no mistake, this team remains loaded in a way we don't see too often.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks. Now here's Durant. 9 points in the game. 3 on the clock. Three-pointer. And it's Miami with a rebound. Pass to Wade. Here's Miller. Lots of room. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. And the Heat lead by 3.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
Outside Curry. Pass to Griffin. Outside Durant. Drives to the hoop. And Durant with the big finish.
How about Kevin Durant on the dribble drive? What's to do with this guy? He's got so many ways he can hurt you.
Here's Wade. And that'll be Miami's ball as it goes out of bounds. Heat able to keep the possession. The Heat making a switch here. From the inbound. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Dragic with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Griffin. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And the Heat with possession. 3-point lead. Bosh. And he jams it home with authority.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And Durant with the big finish.
With his length and his size, how easy does KD make that dunk look?
Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Wade. Give him 8 points now. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Now here's Durant. He's got 13. Pass to Griffin. That's tipped. And so it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
Playing basketball. Heat substitution. Shane Battier.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, Durant for 3. The rebound by Bosh. Miami with the ball. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Here's Miller. He's covered by Curry. Chalk up 2 there. Now it's a 7-point Heat lead.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Outside Durant.
The play. Second quarter.
And there's the drive. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Pass to Allen from the arc. He drops it from range. And the Heat lead by 8.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
Outside Curry. Durant with it. To the middle. And it's Battier with a rebound.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Here's Battier. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Down low. Here's Lewis, defended by Brown. Lewis can't get it to go. Durant, the pass to Brown. Back to Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Now here's Allen. Pass to Lewis. Here's Battier. Inside with the 10-footer. Offensive board. Bosh. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Bruce Brown.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
First free throw is good. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Brooklyn trailing. To the paint. Here's Durant. And it's good. And assisting on the play was Curry. Durant's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Well, you see the assertiveness inside from Kevin Durant. He is so good at finishing in different ways.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Count that bucket.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
To the inside. Ball's going up the court. Oh, a huge slam! An exclamation point on that break.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
So we conclude the first half. It's the Heat up by 9. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. And trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past 4 points. They ended the second with a solid 9-point lead. A nice show of...
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
The Heat with the lead. We've got Nicholas Claxton, Kyrie Irving out there with Patrick Mills. Then there's James Johnson, and it's Thomas in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Pass to Claxton. Back to Irving. Tipped. Here's Wade. He's guarded by Mills. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Okay, Dwayne Wade still showing a little get up and go at the rim. Nice dunk.
Here's Chalmers. He's guarded by Irving. Here's Wade. Brooklyn with the board. To the paint. Here's Bosch. Tries again. Goes up again. No luck on that one. And Brooklyn will come the other way.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
And there's the lob. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to James. Oh, the teardrop falls in. James has got his second bucket of the night.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Outside Irving. Inside. And here's Mills. Clock at 6. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Pass to Irving. Shot from the wing. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. The Heat making a switch here. Haslam's checked in. And here are the Heat. James outside. Takes a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. James has got 5 points now in the quarter.
There is an extensive list of the things you've got to check off as a defender when you're guarding LeBron James. I'll tell you this, just guard every spot on the floor. How's that?
Picked it out of midair. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And yep, it's good.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Irving to stop the run, and the layup is up and in.
And even through contact, Kyrie still able to finish shots consistently.
Now, here is James. He has 7. On the take, and slam dunk by James.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Outside Irving. The rebound by Bosch.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Johnson against James from 12 feet. That one's wide left. A difficult situation for Brooklyn. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Irving, no good.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Wade misses. And here's Mills. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Last 2 minutes to play. Third quarter.
Here's Johnson. Can't cash it in from close range. Miami with the ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Yep, that one goes. James has got 9 points here in the second half.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Timeout called, Brooklyn. And I think we're all giving more attention to health and well-being. Grant, anything the league can do better to protect player health?
I know they've tried to cut down on travel and minimize back-to-backs, but at the end of the day, you're playing 41 road games and 41 home games. That's what it is. It's a marathon. It's going to be hard, and it's an endurance race. And so, yeah, maybe reducing regular season games, but I'm not sure that's an option. So sometimes you just got to grind it out and get through it and hope for the best for your ball club.
And the Heat making a change here. Allen's checked in. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
Outside Durant. Oh, there's the alley! And the jam by Drummond.
Boy, in pick-and-roll situations, Kevin Durant has every pass. The lob, the pocket pass, so pretty.
James, outside. From about 19, the rebound by the Nets. Durant's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Drummond. Back to Durant. Now Drummond, outside for Irving. Down low. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Chalmers. Drummond defending. Miami, no good that time either.
Has to be smarter, guys. I mean, we all know he can make that shot, but the defense was in his grill.
Left side Durant. Outside for Irving. Outside Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Drummond with the jam.
Well, the multi-time scoring champion Kevin Durant is showing you he has got as complete a game as there is in the NBA. What a pretty pass.
Here's Wade. James can't get the putback. And so it's the Miami Heat with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Miami, starting the 4th quarter. Here's Durant, and he...
Get out of the way!
Flying high! Throwing it down!
Clear the way!
Boy, how about the the finish by Kevin Durant. Just gets up with such ease.
Here's Chalmers. James outside. Here's Haslam. Oh, rejected by Drummond. Brooklyn with the ball. They trail by 14. Irving, the pass to Curry. Now here's Drummond. Outside Durant. And he's going for the oop here. And the jam by Drummond.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping. Pass to James. Sinks it from distance. James has got 12 points here in the second half.
Wow, he looks like a completely different player in this half. He's found his rhythm.
Irving, the pass to Durant. With the drive. And Durant with the big finish.
You can really tell when Kevin Durant is in the flow because his scoring looks like it's second nature. He's going to go down as one of the all-time best.
James. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Durant's got 8 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Oh, it's stolen. Here's Chalmers. Pass to Battier. Down low. Here's Haslam. Rebounded by the Nets. Drummond's got 7 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Durant, the pass to Curry. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Curry's got his first 2 points.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Time called here. The Heat decide to talk it over.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
The Heat making a change here. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle, and he implored them to be patient at the offensive end. He wants to use every second of the shot clock. He said, quote, if we take care of the ball, we take our time, and play D, this game is ours.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Now Durant, driving in, and Durant with the big finish.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
The Heat with the lead. Here's Chalmers to the inside. Pass to Allen. Here's Chalmers. Here's Bosch. 6 on the shot clock. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 8 now. Irving, pass to Durant. Takes it inside, and it's slammed in by Durant.
And by maximizing their potential on every scoring opportunity, they've somehow, some way made this a thrilling finale.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. A nice shot by Battier.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Irving with it. Durant on the attack. The shot misses. Good work defensively by James. Here's Chalmers. Knocked loose. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Wade, he's checked in for Allen.
In for the Heat, Dwayne Wade.
To the paint. Here's Bosch. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's James. Uses the glass on the layup. And it's a 12-point. Heat lead.
As much as LeBron loves to create, there are times when he simply has to do it himself. Too good to pass up that one.
Outside Durant. Inside. Here's Drummond. Back to Durant. Pass to Brown. It's stolen by James. Minute 32 left in the fourth. Here's Chalmers. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Irving. Here's Brown. Pass to Drummond. And here's Durant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, doesn't Kevin Durant like to put defenders on their heels, and he gets them to foul? Love it.
And so he makes both from the line. A minute 4 left to play in the fourth quarter. James outside. Pass to Wade. The floater. Oh, rejected by Drummond. James against Brown. High arcing shot. Now here's Irving. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Clock at 6. For 3, Durant. The offensive rebound. Drummond finds Curry. And another shot. The shot by Drummond, no good. Here's Chalmers. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game.
It'll be the Heat off the tip. So here's Miami's starting group. D-Wade out there with Chalmers. Then it's Shane Battier. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Bosch in at the center. Now here's LeBron. There's the pass to Bosch. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go from 14. Brooklyn with the rebound. Now Kevin Durant. To the inside. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Now this is impressive. Durant showing you all of that creativity with that one.
It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to catch up with Eric Spoelstra a few minutes ago. He talked about the matchup problems Kevin Durant poses for them. He pointed out that it's always tricky because you can't be as physical with him as you'd like to, since Durant's automatic at the free throw line. So while he wants his guys to be aggressive on KD, they'll also need to be smart above all else. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And the Nets with possession here. The Heat getting the bucket. KD can't get it to go. Curry against Wade. And he drives in. That one, no good. Good D by Drummond. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Inside. From outside the arc. The putback, and Drummond is right there.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hard-working. He's just a dog at offensive rebound.
Now, here's Wade. Battier kicks to Chalmers. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Bosch. Second chance shot. Can't hit that one. And Brooklyn will come the other way.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Irving against LeBron. KD passes to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
Pass to Chalmers. Brown against LeBron. Over in the corner, Chalmers. Wade outside. Lets it go from deep. And Irving pulls it down. Brooklyn leading by 4. Lobbed up there for Durant. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Boy, a dynamic wing with freakish length. Durant is the ideal alley-oop target.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Brooklyn with the rebound. Curry deciding where to go with it. Irving can't get it to go.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Chalmers against Curry. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
His first foul. First team foul.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
The free throw drops for Chalmers. And some changes here for the Heat. Udonis Haslem. He's checked in for Bosch. Lewis comes in for Shane Battier. And Allen subbed in for Dwayne Wade.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Now here's Durant. Going inside. And Curry has it in the corner. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
He's gaining more and more confidence over time from deep. Seth Curry proving he's got touch from out there.
Right wing. Chalmers passes to Haslem. Back to Chalmers. And it's sent back by Drummond. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Miller's checked in for Miami. Down low, here's Haslem. Basket counts.
Boy, you can see the connection these guys have. They ran the play well. The defense had no idea how to deal with it.
Pass to KD. And it's off from three-point range. And so Miller will bring it up for Miami. Trailing by 5. And the basket by Chalmers.
Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
Irving passes to KD. Dishes it to Drummond. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The Heat trail by 4. Now, here's Chalmers. He has 5. No good. Shot missing. Some solid defense there from Irving. And here are the Nets. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Boy, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Chalmers against Irving. Into the lane. Chalmers' shot is no good.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Durant dishes to Brown. Outside for Durant. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Durant's got 7 points in the game. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Brooklyn leading by 7. So with Bosh on the bench. This is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Haslam. Allen is out there with Chalmers. Then there's Lewis. And it's Miller in at the small forward position. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Well, I'll tell you what, Haslam has a reputation as being a great teammate, a real professional. He does whatever is asked of him, whether it's on the court or off.
No good from Durant. The Heat trail by 5. Allen finds Chalmers. Miller. And he banks in the layup.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
And here are the Nets. Curry passes to Dragic. Out to KD. Miller grabs the miss.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Launches a three. That's good, and so Chalmers with the assist. Miller's got it all tied up now for the Heat.
And how fluid is Miller on those catch-and-shoot opportunities? Immediately rising up there once the ball touches his hands.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Katie against Haslam. Stolen by Lewis. Chalmers surveying the D. Allen outside. And here's Miller outside. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 6 rebounds in the game. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Bobbed up there for Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
And I like the timing that Drummond has on these alley-oops. That's not as easy as he makes it look. He knows precisely when to leave the ground to receive the pass and finish it off.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Come on, who wants it? Get loud!
The Nets making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And a new group in for the Heat. Chris Bosh is checked in for Haslam. Pattier comes in for Rashard Lewis. James checked in for Mike Miller. And Dwayne Wade is subbed in for Mario Chalmers. Passes to Drummond. Back to Dragic. Outside Curry. Five to shoot. Stolen by Bosh. Here's LeBron, and the dunk by James.
And you know, guys, Wade is a terrific teammate, always willing to give up the ball and share the sugar, if you will, especially when his teammate is wide open.
Allen against Dragic. Bobbed up there for Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
Man, I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Wade with no one around. And it's Miami with another.
Boy, you got to admire the mid-range game of Wade. Has this area of the floor on lock. I mean, incredibly efficient from here.
Curry finds Drummond. Over in the corner, Brown. It's stolen by Wade. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Dragic looking for an opening. And stolen by James. The pass to Allen. Shoots over Brown, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Heat.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
You really have to admire and respect the work ethic of Allen. I mean, this guy is really intentional and purposeful in his pregame preparation, and all of that stuff pays off for him.
Brown outside. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Miami the other way. In the corner, it's James. Takes it from 10. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Battier with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. Sweet little floater. Wade's got his third basket of the night.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here. It shows with their turnover numbers.
So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Andre Drummond. Kevin Durant comes in for James Johnson. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Goran Dragic. Durant the pass to Claxton. The kick out to Irving. Clock at 6. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Wade outside. "30 seconds left in the first half. And yes, it's good. And it's a 9-point Heat lead.
And you got to like the touch there from Wade inside. A polished interior scorer who knows how to get to his sweet spot.
Irving against Allen. Here's Irving. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just 4 seconds left here in the second. And that concludes the first half. Miami ahead as they end the second quarter on a 20-4 run. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Miami's first quarter could have gone much better. Abysmal shooting from the field. Miss after. That's all for now. Say goodbye.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Andre Drummond has been sensational.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Brown out there with Durant. Then there's Irving. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Curry in at the shooting guard position.
I'll tell you what, that was a power play by Drummond there. He's made a career out of stress testing the rims.
Brown against James. He takes it in, and it's sent back by Drummond. Durant kicks to Irving. Back to Durant. Shot clock at 5 over Battier. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Andre Drummond.
Talk about a high IQ baller. Durant read the pick and roll coverage perfectly there.
Wade passes to Bosh. Chalmers against Irving. Rebound, Brooklyn. Drummond's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Brooklyn. Outside Curry. Stolen by Bosh. Driving the lane. Chalmers' shot is no good.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Outside Curry. Drummond passes to KD. Outside for Curry. 5 on the clock. Back to Durant. Outside Irving. And stolen by Chalmers. LeBron up top. Pass to Wade. Nice move. Pass to Battier. And stolen by Drummond. Back to Durant. The kick out to Irving. Yep, that one goes.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
James looking it over. Back to Chalmers. They double in with Drummond. And Chalmers kicks to Battier. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
And the Heat making a change here. Lewis is checked in. Chalmers against Irving. Outside Durant, looking to get it going. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
KD is so good at drawing contact. You might remember now they changed the rules on that rip move that he perfected.
A different look for Miami. Haslam comes in for Chris Bosh. And it's Allen in for Mario Chalmers. Timeout called the Nets. Durant nails both of them.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
James, the pass to Haslam. Pass to Lewis. LeBron against Brown. To the middle. Can they get it? And slam dunk by Allen.
You know, I think the passing skills of LeBron are his greatest asset, and he's got some great ones in addition to that. But his passing is otherworldly. When you get open, he gets it to you with exactly the right speed and pace so you can handle it.
Here's Wade. Not enough on that one as it misses.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And Ray Allen gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Mike Miller's checked in for Lewis.
In for the Heat.
Durant to 3. Rebound by the Heat.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
They grab their own miss. James. And he drops in the layup off the glass. LeBron's got 8.
Boy, that's just a strong play by LeBron, winning the rebound and sending it right back up.
Irving finds Durant. Back to Irving, and stolen by LeBron. Here's Wade, and it's Wade with the jam.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Irving with it. Outside, KD. Nice to the hoop. Here's Drummond. Pass to Durant. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. 13 points for KD.
Boy, if you allow Durant that look, he's going to punish you. I mean, it's that simple.
LeBron kicks to Allen. Feeds it to Wade. It's Haslam atop the key. LeBron outside. 6 to shoot. The Heat need to get a shot off. There's Miller with the 3. And Irving pulls it down. And the pass to KD. With the drive. And then Durant with the jam.
And, you know, once Durant notices a lane, you're toast. I mean, using his long strides to get inside fast, unstoppable.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of... Let's listen in on what Erik Spoelstra had to say to his team.
Busted. Good to great. Good to great.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So with Bosh on the bench, this is who Erik Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Chalmers. LeBron James is out there with Shane Battier. Then it's Allen, and it's Haslam, and at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket, and the finish is going to be something in a poster.
Reversed at home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
LeBron outside. Driving to the basket. And James throws it down hard.
Nothing out of the ordinary there for LeBron. I mean, insane athleticism.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile One block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Lobbed up there for Drummond. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
We have got to see that sensational Mobile One block again.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Chris Bosh has checked in for Miami. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Come on, let me hear you.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Andre Drummond, and Blake Griffin subbed in for Kevin Durant. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, during the last break, I heard Steve Nash talking to his team. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Evan will see if they can make that adjustment.
Thank you, David.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one,
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Pass to Battier. LeBron outside. Pass to Allen. Kicks it to Chalmers. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And the Heat lead by 7.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Outside Griffin. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Shane Battier.
And Blake Griffin is just an incredible athlete, explosive and great balance and mobility, powerful. A big guy who can flat out throw it down, and he also can pass it too.
Wade, he's checked in for Miami. LeBron outside. Wants to get it to Chalmers and does. Off on the layup.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
To the paint.
Irving doing a nice job there being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
Miami leading by 4. Battier outside. He lobs it up, and Battier throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Irving dishes to Curry. Out left to the wing. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Clock at 4. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Yeah, they're starting to go in the wrong direction in terms of turnovers. It's slowly becoming a problem.
Drummond's checked in for the Nets. Kevin Durant comes in for Blake Griffin. Here's Wade, and there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. From deep. Rebound by the Heat. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Brown against James, and LeBron throws it down.
This game, another feather in LeBron's cap, and by now he's got a lot of feathers in a lot of caps. What a night.
Durant, the pass to Irving. Back to KD. That one's not going to go. The Heat go the other way with it.
Fourth quarter.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the final quarter. Passes it to Wade. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Irving finds Brown. Throws it down. If the official calls the foul, it may be a three-point play. That's on LeBron James.
Well, it's fun watching Irving share the ball. I mean, when he concentrates on running the offense, this team is really dangerous.
Second personal.
That free throw good from Brown. The Heat leading by 5. Chalmers passes to LeBron. Inside. That's good from Battier on the assist by LeBron.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Battier's gone 50% so far. 2 of 4 shooting. Irving passes to Durant. Lobbed up there for Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
No sign of nervousness at all from Drummond. Coming through with big points when they had to have them.
1:09 left to play here in the fourth. They get it again. Another shot. Bosh. And no good. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Brown outside. Back to KD. It's tipped. Chalmers against Irving. And Chalmers kicks to LeBron. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Snatched up. Drummond dishes to Curry. Outside, KD. Takes the 3. Chris Bosh with the rebound.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Wade, right side. And so it's the Heat winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long, everyone.
Hey.
Pair reverse the world, X Chasm. Ayy, I don't think they ready for the spasm.
There's never any doubt. Yeah. Gotta figure it out. Gotta figure it out. Coming anyway. Yeah. Hey. I'm a cool if you get to know me. Don't spend my time trying to kiss. 250 large in a book bag. I do my by my lonely. That's probably why these know me. I order $50 guacamole. And my diamonds hit. Why your rollie tick, tick, tick. A blue fur for my man. Boo, they all lame. That's for even thinking you was with us. We don't like jokes, don't be with us. Saw the car keys, now she with us. Roscoe's on the table, that's for breakfast. For a high roller, they get. Ice-T told me I was special. I know the big by the exit. For this money, they get reckless. She want her wrists and hands froze. Come get me in the Lambo. Playoff game at Lambeau. Air Max 97s on my toes. Then I told her just pose. Influential artists like Da Vinci. Might switch it up and buy a Bentley. Redna on the mic, oh y'all don't get me. I heard he turned down 500. Expensive taste. All these whack songs y'all running. These rap don't want it. These backpack don't want it. Yeah. Going to your head like girls kissing on your ear like. Going to your head like girls kissing on your ear like. By my lonely. By my lonely. By my lonely.
Primero la H, después va la U, después va la M, la A, C, A, O. Soy de la H, no la de Travis. Yo tengo la salsa, Flow Héctor la voz. Quieren que me escrache, dicen, pero el audio nunca resbaló. Hablaron de mí, wow, qué raro, pero primero dime quién te habló. Yo sigo fly, como vuelo, con el agua, mira mi hielo, como el cielo. El dinero de lejos lo vuelo, el dinero no gana, eso yo me despelo. De tonto no tengo ni un solo pelo, me quieren coger de... Me alejo, yo le digo bye y nos vemos. Yo soy bad boy, mami, como ven, wala. Ando con Dios, pero el diablo me jala con este piquete que no se iguala. Patean como fútbol de sala, tengo a tu wife y como cobala y no se repala. No me ven volando, me cortan la sala. Lo hice por non sin favores ni palas. Yeah, todo el día, todos los días tengo todo el día. A las 6 sortijas tengo más. No querían cobro cuando no
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. It's the Miami Heat taking on the Brooklyn Nets. And so off the tip, it's Miami. And let's check Miami's starting lineup. Here's James. The shot off that time. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Now here's Irving. Outside Durant. 6 to shoot. Here he goes. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Well, you respect the jump shooting, so you close tight, and Kevin Durant gets off on the dribble drive.
Pass to Battier. To the inside. And it's in there.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Brooklyn with the ball. Outside Curry. Back to Irving. Goes up on the wing. Miami grabs the miss.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Here's Wade. He's covered by Curry. Oh, rejected by Drummond. Now here's Irving. Not a lot of room. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Here's Chalmers. Pass to James. And the 17-footer goes down.
Now, this guy can fill it up from anywhere. James is adept at realizing when to take advantage of that mid-range game he possesses.
Irving finds Durant. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
His first foul.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
At the line, KD. At the line 2 times.
And he drops the first.
I think Kevin Durant has proven he's all about winning. He's going to do whatever it takes. This guy is a gamer. He can meet the biggest moments, and he's willing to grind. I just love watching this guy go.
Here's Chalmers. Back to James. Down low. Here's Wade. Drummond grabs the miss.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Outside Irving. Pass to Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
How do you match up with KD? This guy is so good at taking what the defense gives him. Good luck.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. To the middle. Here's Bosch. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Irving. Left side Durant. Off the left rim and out. Here's Chalmers. He's guarded by Irving. There's the drive. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive.
Oh, wow. Incredible.
Well, Kevin Durant with a little crafty creativity. KD at the rim.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. It's James on the wing. With the fadeaway. Kevin Durant pulls it in. James is gone 1 for 3 from the field here. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Well, the size and height of Kevin Durant makes him a prime threat to throw it down. You've got to keep him out of the paint.
Here's Wade. No good there with a step-back J. The Nets with the lead. Irving with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Curry. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving.
Kyrie Irving doing work with the pass. That's pretty.
We've got 1:28 left in the opening quarter. It's a mark. And Durant with the block. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Off target at the rim. So it's Miami now. James outside. Pass to Chalmers. 1 minute left in the first quarter of the game. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Wade, that's good.
Well, that in-between game, right? How many years has Dwayne Wade had a feel and a knack for how and when to make that shot?
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
And your Brooklyn Nets. The Brooklyn Nets team. Make some noise, fans.
52 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Irving. Pass to Curry. Shoots over Allen. Right side Durant. And here's Drummond. Here's Lewis. Now Allen. Here's Bosch. Here's Haslam. Guarded by Durant. Pass to Chalmers. Pulls it. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in the game. And here is Irving. And no good. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Nets. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Nets.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in this first half.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
They've got Bruce Brown, Nicholas Claxton out there with Blake Griffin. And then it's Goran Dragic, and it's Curry in at 2 guard. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Miller, defended by Brown. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. Now here's Dragic. To the paint.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Here's Chalmers. Pass to Allen. Here's Miller. Drains the triple.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Here's Chalmers, defended by Dragic. Pass to Allen. 5 on the clock. Oh, great D that time from Griffin. Brooklyn with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Dragic passes to Griffin. And he can't get that one. And Miami will go the other way with it. Down low. Here's Miller. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Dragic with it. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. In transition. Here's Chalmers. From down in the low post, it goes.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. The 3 from Curry. Miller pulls it in. Here's Chalmers. Pass to Allen. Floats one up. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Heat lead by 1. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter.
And that's just a veteran play. Dragic with the great recognition, running the offense to perfection.
And Miami has possession. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
You want one? Let's go.
making some changes. Drummond's checked in for Claxton. Durant comes in for Griffin. And Irving is subbed in for Dragic. And Miami has possession. They trail by 1. James finds Allen. Here's Bosch. Oh, denied by Durant.
Boy, the long arms of Kevin Durant twice on the pipes.
Left side Irving. Fires for 3. A rebound by Bosch. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Allen. And he lobs it up.
Trading the lead back and forth. Neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Last 2 minutes to play. Second quarter.
Irving against Allen. Irving, the pass to Durant. To the inside. And the jam by Drummond.
Well, the multi-time scoring champion Kevin Durant is showing you he has got as complete a game as there is in the NBA. What a pretty pass.
Curry against Allen. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Outside, Brown. Irving against Allen. Irving, the pass to Durant. Shoots over Allen. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
You simply can't bite on the shot fake, but Kevin Durant makes that a tough task.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Durant.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Pass to Allen. Here's James, defended by Brown. And there's James on the assist from Allen. Allen's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, bump them all you want. If James has already started his motion on a scoring chance, little you can do about it.
Now Irving. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Inside, here's Drummond. And it's Miami with a rebound. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
The Nets with a lead. 30 seconds left in the second quarter. Outside Durant. And Drummond with the jam.
Boy, in pick-and-roll situations, Kevin Durant has every pass. The lob, the pocket pass, so pretty.
Here's Wade. He's guarded by Irving. Wade misses. And here is Irving. And he's going for the lob. And Drummond with the jam.
When Kyrie Irving comes off that pick and roll, he has so much attention on him due to his speed that it results in a lot of easy shots for the guys around him.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Nets out.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He had 12 points, 2 assists, and 2 blocks. He's got one of those streaks going lately where it doesn't seem like he can be stopped. And that'll do it.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And let's take a look at Miami. Here's the three. And it's Miami with a rebound. Here's Chalmers. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Outside Irving. Blocked. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Now here's Durant. 12 points for him. And Durant with the big finish.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Here's Mills. It's rebounded by Wade.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Pass to Bosch. Second chance shot. The rebound by the Nets. Drummond's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Miami trailing. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Battier. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. It goes on Kyrie Irving. Haslam, he's checked in for Miami. Irving with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Outside Durant. And he lobs it up top. And the jam by Drummond.
One of the last old-school centers in this ever-evolving game. Drummond is a real throwback.
Here's James. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
His first foul. Team second.
That free throw good from James.
LeBron James. At the line with 2 shots.
Both shots good from the strike.
You have to love the leadership of LeBron James. Is he demanding of his teammates? Absolutely. But they can take it because he demands more from himself.
Now Irving. Pass to Durant. Shot clock at 5. Drummond inside. It's hauled in by the Heat. James with the ball, and it's Mills picking him up. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Kevin Durant.
You simply can't bite on that pump fake from LeBron because he is waiting for you to leave your feet, and he's going to lean in to get to the line.
Griffin, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Both free throws good from James. Here's Irving. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Left side Mills. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Drummond. Misses the layup. To the wing on the left. Here's Chalmers. That shot is off. Ooh, good D by Irving. Steps back and fires. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
And it's James with the jam.
I mean, do you think a little or even a big bump is stopping LeBron? His determination is part of what makes him a future Hall of Famer.
Pass to Thomas. Out to the right wing. Now here's Drummond. Tight defense on him. Outside Irving. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Here's Wade. Pass to Allen for the lead. And again, Miami with a triple.
Well, the basketball mind that Dwayne Wade possesses is so special. What understanding and feel for where his guys will be.
It's Griffin with the drive. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. Here's Miller. He's guarded by Mills. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Now here's Irving. Tightly guarded. Here's Griffin. It's rebounded by Wade. The Heat with the lead. 1:11 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Driving to the basket, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
I'll tell you, still some athleticism from the wily veteran. Love seeing Dwayne Wade use those physical gifts. Go ahead, Wade.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
They're looking to do something to stop this run. They have to get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Claxton, he's checked in for Drummond. Kevin Durant comes in for Griffin. Brown, he's checked in for Thomas. And it's Curry in for Mills. Ooh, stolen by Allen. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Battier. Here's Wade. To the middle. Here's Bosch. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Now it's a 7-point Miami lead.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
24 seconds left to play in the third. Here's the teardrop. Kyrie Irving clears the rebound.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Here's Durant. He takes it in. And Durant with the big finish.
Boy, KD just lethal on the drive to the rack, and he gets a head of steam behind him. Forget about it.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Heat up by 5. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Kyrie Irving out there with Seth Curry. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Kevin Durant. And it's Brown in at the 3. So that's the Nets 5.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Brooklyn trailing. Irving to pass to Durant. From the wing. The shot comes out, and Miami will go the other way with it. Pass to Wade. To the left side wing. And here's Allen from deep. Kevin Durant pulls it in.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Down low. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
You can really tell when Kevin Durant is in the flow because his scoring looks like it's second nature. He's going to go down as one of the all-time best.
Here's Wade. He's guarded by Irving. And it's rejected. They get it back. Durant drives in. And Durant with the big finish.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Pass to Wade. Here's Chalmers. Fires the three. Claxton with a rebound. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. And here's Durant. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You have to be careful around Kevin Durant because this guy loves to get fouled on the way up. He views free throws as easy points.
LeBron, he's checked in for Allen. Off on that one. So he goes 1 out of 2 at the line.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
James outside. Pass to Bosch. Just 5 to shoot. And too long on the shot.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Wade. Driving in. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot. And will go to the line. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive. Attacking and coming away with steals.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
Durant on the attack. And it's Miami with a rebound. James, right side. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Well, I'll tell you, if you work as hard as LeBron James, as he did in that instance, he's a physical force inside. That's going to be his shot every time.
Here's Chalmers, up ahead. Wade, that's good. And now a 6-point Miami lead.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Irving, the pass to Durant. Driving inside. Brown finds Curry. And it's Battier with a rebound. Curry's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Brown against James. Here's the floater. And there's the rejection. Outside Curry. Throws it up high. Boy, left it right in the sweet spot with the lob. Nicely done. And now just a 4-point Miami lead.
What a clever pass by Seth Curry. Watches closely for those developing opportunities.
To the paint. Battier tips it back in.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Pass to Durant. Takes it inside. Good work defensively by James. Here's Wade. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got his 4th assist with that last one. Back to Durant. Another shot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, the length and size of Kevin Durant make him a prime target on the interior. So good at forcing the issue close to the basket.
So the Nets making a switch here. Drummond's checked in.
A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
Here's Wade. He's covered by Curry. Oh, rejected by Drummond.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Back to Durant. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Here's Chalmers. There's 37 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's James. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way. Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
And it looks like they just won't have enough left here at the end.
Yeah, they simply ran out of time and energy.
Pass to Irving. From deep three-point range. Can't connect from short range. So the Heat win it. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are...
We